Van has no clue Liam's his kid?
No. And that's the way it's gonna stay, right? Unless someday we need a get-out-of-jail-free card.
But what do we do in the meantime? I mean, he's gonna keep coming after us.
Yes, he'll try, but all he's got is Brad's confession. He's got nothing on you. And until he does, we've got other fish to fry, right?
Like what?
This Japanese company has outbid me for the satellite, so we have to neutralize them yesterday.
And how do we do that?
We found out everything there is to know about their company, so I want you to get on it.
Me?
Yes, you. Are you familiar with computers? You know how to operate one? Do some research. They're called origami cogs. You need to take them to task, man, okay? You need to show them that if you mess with a Manning.
We messed back. What, do you think I'm gonna put a hit out on Blair and Taya? Come on, I'd be no better than Todd and Jack.
It's just the way you made it sound.
What, when I said I was gonna hurt them? Oh, I'm gonna hurt them, definitely. Blair and Taya are gonna see Todd and Jack ruined, and it won't be pretty.
By ruined, you mean what?
Don't worry, I won't do it with bamboo shoots under their fingernails or waterboarding, if that's what you mean. I have something else in mind.
That is exactly what I thought. Sam traces a line right where Dad used to have a scar. That's gotta mean something, Mom.
Here's what I think it means. I think that Sam has not seen his father because Todd's been too busy dealing with Jack. So I think it makes complete sense that Sam would come up with an imaginary friend that looks so much like his dad.
Except Sam didn't know Todd when he looked like that.
Oh, but tell you, he's wait. Girls, he's seen photos. In fact, I was looking at a photo of Todd and me at our old wedding the other day out by the pool, and that's exactly where you said Sam was talking to his imaginary friend. Right?
Yeah,
But nothing, sweetheart. It makes sense. I bet you Sam has that picture with him right now.
So you tell me something. You tell me, who is this guy that's walking around town telling everybody that he's Todd Manning, and how come nobody has figured out that he's a fake?
Who says he's a fake?
So what does that even mean?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. Just come in.
No, I come in, you kill me.
You're paranoid.
No, I'm alive. And I'm gonna stay that way. But I want answers. So I'll ask Vicky.
How is Bree?
She's better. I told her I was sorry, and I'm really sorry. I have to figure out a better way to deal with things, Natalie.
Darling, you're angry, and you cannot hide from that.
And it's not Tessa's job to deal with it either.
Exactly.
Tess isn't coming back. Okay? Someone's got to deal with Natalie. It's going to have to be me.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Did Tina try to do these things to you? Try to take someone away from you?
Tina and I had an awful lot of problems, honey. A lot. But one thing will never change. We will always be sisters.
Well, I'm not sure that's enough for Natalie and I. It's like she was just waiting for me to step away for a second so she could swoop in and take what was mine. You know, Mom, I thought that sisters were supposed to look out for you.
Darling, it's not as simple as that, okay? It takes two as well.
I understand that Brody has his share of the blame, but why couldn't Natalie just have left him alone?
Hey, did somebody move the duty roster? I can't
What is my tape recorder doing here?
So neither of you recognizes the victim?
Never
No
saw him
clue.
before in my life.
Do you have any idea what he was doing at your house?
Not the
I
vaguest.
don't. When you arrived on the scene, what was the first thing you saw?
My wife holding a gun, and then I saw the dead man in the bushes.
Are you trying to send me back to death row?
I didn't say you shot him. I am simply stating facts.
Well, whoever shot him, it wasn't Dr. Lord, not with this thing.
Something more powerful.
Oh, yeah, a lot more powerful.
So you haven't found the murder weapon?
No, not yet.
Well, since I didn't do it, and if Dorian didn't do it, then who did?
Don't involve Todd Manning's family in this. If you do, I can't guarantee their safety.
If you hurt them, what I did to Kent, I'll do to you. I promise.
First step is to hit Manning's wallet. Go after his holdings, take away his toys.
Starting with?
TV station here, a satellite there. Now that I'm head of BE, I can buy up whatever I want. And I want what Todd wants.
Oh, Todd's had money for a long time. He's used to high-stakes poker. You're not.
You think I can't handle it?
No, I'm just saying that what you're talking about takes experience. If you get in Todd's face...
No, I won't. Every move I make is going to be done through a new subsidiary of BE, which I set up. Manning will never have a clue who he's dealing with.
Wow. Give you credit. That sounds pretty smart.
Well, I hired a specialist. I worked with her all night to make sure that Todd started feeling the pain the day Gigi was buried.
And there's no way it can backfire.
Now my tracks are covered. Origami cogs will never be traced back to BE. Or to me.
Origami Cogs. That's your subsidiary? Where did you come up with that name?
I had some inspiration. The letters in Origami Cogs are an anagram for Gigi Marasco.
Sam could have seen that picture.
Of course he could have, sweetheart.
And if he is missing Dad, then it would make sense for him to turn the old version of him into his imaginary friend.
Did you hear that? I want you to write that down. My daughter just said that I made sense.
I still think we should talk to Sam about this.
We will, sweetheart. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Sam just has a wild imagination, and I believe you did too. When you were his age, you remember The Man on the Wheel? It's a great story.
Apparently, you don't remember it as well as I do.
What do you mean by that?
The Man on the Wheel was real.
Vic. Don't you have people on the payroll to clean up? Aw, you smashed a picture of the two of us together. What did I do to piss you off this time?
Nothing today, yet. But if you had, I don't think I'd be smashing your picture. Yeah, you make me nuts sometimes. But you're my brother. And I will always love you.
John, I cannot tell you how grateful I am that someone believes in my innocence.
This time.
What about David?
What about him?
Is he going to be arrested for conspiracy to commit murder?
Excuse me?
You see, that gun, which was just taken away by Officer Lovett, was actually intended for David, along with this.
May I?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
It was written by this second-rate pole dancing slut David's involved with. And clearly, they are plotting to kill me.
Or plotting to make you jealous.
I'm not plotting anything, except the natural trajectory of my career. Someone is setting me up.
Oh, David, it's never your fault, is it? No. Interrogate the strumpet, will you? Her name is Ionia Masters, and as if that wasn't crime enough, she's trying to get my husband to kill me.
Well, that might be a bit of a stretch, but I will look into it.
And when you do, you'll see that I'm innocent, and this whole issue will be settled.
Yeah, speaking of issues that two of you have a couple you may want to sort out. I'm just saying. I'm gonna go.
The nerve.
Oh, one man's opinion.
How did this get here? Marty, what did you do that was so bad that you don't want anyone else in the world to know? Forget the high road. I am going to listen to every single word that Psycho Marty said to her therapist. She didn't want the wrong person to hear it? Well, too damn bad. Oh my God. It's finally coming back. I remember.
Okay, the cops and the dead guy are gone. We're not a crime scene anymore.
There are other crimes, David. Crimes of the heart.
Oh, come on. Don't be that way.
You accused me of murder.
Well, you were about to shoot me full of holes, weren't you? Waving that gun around.
A gun that was sent to you by us.
By someone who was trying to split us up. That is not going to happen. I love you, Dorian. You're my precious passion flower, found only in the deepest jungles of South America, where none of the people speak English. They don't bathe very often. They're prone to dysentery. Pretty sure I lost my train of thought. But I'm not going to sleep alone without you, and I'm certainly not sleeping outside to be a mosquito buffet.
No. No, my dear David, you're not.
Finally. Something said with sanity.
Because you are gonna pack your bags and get out of my house.
But you're my passion flower.
You're evicted.
I was at home. I found the tape recorder. I put the tape in it, and then what? Okay. Here goes nothing. What was on it? What did I hear? This is evidence in Gigi's case. Why?
You recognize it?
Yes, I had it with me on the roof when Marty pushed me. We were fighting over it. John, why do you have this? Why is this here?
Gigi had it with her before she died.
How did she get it?
I wish I knew.
Well, what was on the tape?
Maybe we should ask Brody.
Well, I stand corrected. What you're lacking in experience, you're making up for with killer instinct.
I think I inherited that from you.
Let me know if you need any help. I think I'm gonna go check on Roxy and Shane again.
Echo, thanks.
For what?
For threatening to interfere. It's nice to know somebody's thinking about me.
Get used to it.
Hope she bought that. Because you and me, we know the truth. One way or another, Blair and Taya are gonna feel what you felt.
At first, everyone thought I was making up that story about the man on the wheel because I had made up stories before, but that time I wasn't. This thing with Sam could be more than we think.
So what are you saying? Sam's imaginary friend is real and has a scar on his face like Todd used to? Really?
It's a little out there.
Okay, no, you know what? I don't know what I'm saying. I have a bad feeling about this and I'm not going to ignore it. The next time Sam has a discussion with that scar-faced man, I'm going to make sure that I am there to talk to him myself.
Why don't you just use this frame but swap this picture out for this one? And look at this. So much better looking.
If you do say so yourself, huh? I like the old face, too.
Kidding.
No.
So who broke it anyway?
I don't know. No one has owned up to it yet.
Did you mean Okinawa dogs? No! I meant origami cogs! They're a real company and they're going after my dad. Why has no one heard about them? This job sucks. I'm out of here.